So, when you're alive to see a new movie come out in a major franchise, you have this unique opportunity to play a fun game where you put yourself on the record guessing what's going to happen before it happens. And then no one can ever do that again after it comes out. I could just sit here and write my beat for beat fanfic about what I think is going to happen, but that would be painful. Instead, I thought it would be funny to make a bingo card of highly specific things that I think might happen. And then when the movie comes out, I can play bingo and see how many times I get a bingo in bingo. The more specific, the better, because the nature of a bingo card is that you're not going to get every square, or it's not a good game of bingo. So some of these are weird. You gotta go big or go home. So a bingo card, that's 25 things. Let's go. Number 1, BB9E gets 1 confirmed kill. Number 2, ugly, dangerous monster. The new trilogy needs some big, ugly, iconic monster for like a mini boss fight scene that doesn't advance the story. Something that translates well into plushes or novelty t-shirts. Something that can attack your ship in Star Tours. Rathtar doesn't really cut it. The original trilogy has Rancors, Sarlaccs, Wampas. The prequels had all those sea monsters around Otogunga. Even Rogue One had Mads Mikkelsen. Number 3, Hux goes to jail. Number 4, Kylo doesn't kill Leia. Kylo Ren already killed his father, so killing his mother would be kind of unshocking and uninteresting because it's just showing that he's capable of something equivalent to what we already knew he was capable of. Being unable to kill his mother shows inner conflict, and it's interesting. Oh, hey, now's about a good time to start that redemption arc. Leia won't die by his hand, and I also don't think she'll die by anyone else's. I think she'll live. I think this movie might end with like an aide, maybe like a Mon Calamari looking aide, to be like, General, we must move you to a safer location. So removing her from the actual action of the story, but keeping Leia as a living and powerful presence out of respect to Carrie Fisher dying in real life. Number 5, Rey learns to swim. I think I just want to watch Rey struggle to swim and be bad at it because I can't swim. I just sink. I'd like to see her be inept in a way that I am. Number 6, no Porg casualties, not even implied ones. Number 7, Han Solo as a ghost. I don't think this one's gonna happen, but we gotta put some wild cards in here. That's the point of bingo. I don't know what I meant by that's the point of bingo. Number 8, Snoke is 7.5 feet tall. He's short enough that he's essentially human-sized, but tall enough that it's kind of awkward looking. Number 9, Force Lightning. Bonus points if Rey does it, but somebody should do it. Number 10, Rogue One shout out. Some character from Rogue One could get some in-name only shout out in a line of dialogue because brand synergy and stuff. Some incidental character could have the last name Andor and you'd be like, oh my god, what if that's Cassian Andor's nephew? How about that? Or a historical text mentions Chirrut Imwe or Jeddah or something. Number 11, I'm out of fingers. Number 11, Kylo Ren cries real tears. You see them in his eyes, and one of them goes out on his face. He always looks like he's gonna cry, but I want him to actually cry so I can watch and enjoy it. Number 12, Luke is not the father. I've said before that there are a lot of reasons I don't want Luke to be Rey's father. I made a whole video on it one time. Although I find it highly possible that we just won't find out one way or the other until episode 9. But if we do find out Rey's parents in this movie, I'm gonna guess that they're not Luke or Leia or Han. Number 13, and this is the free space, Gray Rey. I've been saying this since The Force Awakens came out, but I think Rey's putting out some serious dark side vibes, and I think she's gonna be tempted by it in this movie. She had this terrible fight for your life childhood, alone, raised by this evil slug monster thing. That doesn't really inspire Jedi goodwill and tranquility and stuff. But don't take my word for it. Look at her super dark gray outfit for this movie. So yeah, I'm really confident in this one. I'm making it the free space. Number 14, Lightsaber Built from scrap. up. If Rey gets a lightsaber in this movie, I don't think she'll build it in the traditional appearance. I think since she's a scavenger, it's gonna be made of cobbled together bits. Maybe she'll make a saber staff like Darth Maul, but in a different color, or maybe she'll just put Luke's lightsaber on one end of her stick thing, so it's just like a stabby, long thing. I don't know weapons. I think the thing that'll make it look weird and unique is that it'll just be this hodgepodge of different materials and metals. Maybe like something you'd build with the Blade Builder lightsaber system. Get yours at Target today. It comes in purple. Number 15, Rose Tico is a spy. Number 16, Rose Tico's sister will die. I've learned basically nothing through osmosis about Rose Tico's sister, except that I'm pretty sure she has a sister, and her sister is a pilot for the Resistance. Being a pilot is a pretty dangerous job. So, sight unseen, I'm just gonna guess that she'll die horribly, and we'll see if I'm right. Number 17, Canto Byte Alien Horse Race. I know there's a casino planet, and I think that for one of the establishing shots, like a 2-second shot, we're gonna see all these quadruped aliens lined up to race, and people are like betting on them, and we're like, oh, it's like a horse race. But they're aliens because it's Star Wars. Number 18, Somebody Dances. To my recollection, we didn't see a single character dance in The Force Awakens. Unless General Hux counts, I'd like to see at least one character with a speaking role dance. If anything, I'd imagine it would be one of the characters at Canto Byte, but I'm prepared to be pleasantly surprised. I like my characters to dance in movies. If nobody dances, it's hard for me to tell that everything's okay and we had a good time. Number 19, Luke lives. I'm just gonna be bold and make a guess about this one. There are two possible outcomes. Luke lives or Luke dies. 50-50, so I'm just gonna lock it in and say that I think that he lives. Narratively, it does make more sense for him to die because he's the mentor. I don't know, I just feel like they killed Han in the last movie, so killing Luke might kind of feel like a rehash. And I feel like everybody's expecting it, so that might be why they wouldn't want to do it. Number 20, Poe Dameron turns evil. He was on the evil side in that one movie poster. Literally every character was delineated by good and evil, and Poe Dameron was over on the evil side. What does it mean? I'm just kidding. Actually, I think he's gonna die. I think he should have died when his ship went down in The Force Awakens. He's living in borrowed time, you guys. Number 21, don't trust Laura Dern. Number 22, Rey cuts a limb off somebody. The last movie echoed beats from A New Hope, so I feel like this movie might echo beats from Empire. But I think the best course of action would be to subvert expectations that Empire lays down. A big beat from Empire is Luke getting his arm lopped off, and I think this movie should have that too, but reverse it so Rey is the one doing the lopping. It would be kind of shocking and dark and go with my gray Rey theory, especially if her opponent was already down and she just kind of did it vindictively, like that time that Kylo Ren was lying on his back in the snow and she sliced his face up. She cuts their arm off when she totally could have not cut their arm off. Not to be mean to Kylo Ren, but personally, I would like it if it was Kylo Ren this time too. It's a Skywalker tradition. Number 23, BB-9E is a girl. We haven't had a girl astromech droid in the movies before, and haven't had that many girl droids in general, unless they have stereotypical girl jobs like delivery room droid. Thanks. I just want this sexless inhuman ball to be called she for no reason. Number 24, C-3PO explodes. No, I'm just kidding. I think we're gonna have an arbitrary new Stormtrooper armor design. Like in episode 7, it kind of made sense that the Stormtroopers look different now. And then in Rogue One, it was like, let's have different colors because then we can sell like the toys to go with it. So I think this time we're gonna see another new Stormtrooper design, and it's not really gonna like do anything different. It's just like, yeah. Number 25, my last guess, is Darkside Ending. Like the movie ends with Rey apparently ambiguously turning to the dark side, probably with the best of intentions, like to get the information that she needs to defeat them, although her motivations may or may not be made clear. This is my boldest guess and completely baseless, but it's bingo. Go big or go home. And I realize that making a bold guess sets me up to look like a huge idiot when the movie comes out and I got it wrong. I have no shame about that. I acknowledge that I'm not psychic. Besides, it's bingo, remember? whatever that means. I just figure that since this is the second film in a trilogy, it'll want to end with a bang, and since there are 2 years till the next one, it'll want to leave people guessing and give them something to make endless YouTube speculation videos about. So Rey making a drastic decision with unclear motivations would fit the bill for that. Like, is she undercover? Is she evil and has to be redeemed? An even better kick in the pants would be if, as Rey is defecting, Kylo Ren is in the process of turning good again. Like, he comes to her like, hey, I don't really want to turn good yet, but like, I don't really like Snoke anymore, and I don't want to kill my mom, and if I try to leave, he's gonna try to kill me. I was thinking, like, I'm powerful, and you're powerful, you need a teacher, and I could teach you, and we could kill him together. Yeah, I could be your teacher, and we could kill Snoke together, because I'm afraid. I have a lot of hurt feelings right now. I'm also crying while I'm telling you this. I'm crying real tears, and Rey's like, I'm listening to you right now, but what I'm hearing is that Snoke has a job opening. And you're left with this weird ending where Rey's showing up at the First Order headquarters like, who's gonna train me? And Kylo's like on some planet somewhere, like in a swamp, like I can't go home and now I'm also gonna die. And everybody gets to spend 2018 like, what's gonna happen? Is Rey really evil? Is she playing a long con? Will Kylo Ren go crawling back to Luke, who survived this movie? Will Luke be a bro and loan Kylo Ren his prosthetic arm to fight with? Will Chewbacca ever find love again? Will Kylo Ren train that Porg in the Force? So that's my whole bingo card. I can't wait for the movie to come out so I can play bingo and get lots of bingos and call out bingo during the movie in the theater. Drop my Porg. Bye. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna think of more as soon as I post this. Did I make any guesses about Finn? Finn's gonna... I don't know. I think the Millennium Falcon's gonna blow up. You know in Harry Potter, when they kill off Hedwig, it's like, that was your childhood and innocence, and we killed it. It'll be like that, but it's just a ship. So you're like, oh no. Now I just have my memories of it, and a perfect Lego replica